Anagona, Siana. Otagon Bare. Wamio. Okay. Bare na Bare. Ona hold them no people. Okay, na no people. Korewa. Na go. Korewa. Ona Bare na no go. No, why she came now? No, they will. Many of those people, many don't go wrong. They go wrong. No, they don't go wrong. They be wrong. I'm going station now.
From people, another set of Fulani headers have been captured in Edo State. You want to ask yourself, why is it that the Nigerian military and law enforcement agencies are not capturing these Fulani headers, so-called Fulani headers, but they are quick to capture indigenous people of the southern part of Nigeria? But it is only the youth of the southern part of Nigeria that apprehend these Fulani so-called hunters and headers. But we all know that they are the Fulani terrorists that continue to kidnap and, harass and commit evil against the people of the South. I want you to listen to this man.
The government only ends up arresting. How come the government only ends up arresting the youths within the community who are more or less what we want to refer to as the JTF within the community, who have taken it upon themselves to say, look, we must protect our community when these guys are coming in to invade? Fine. When the guys are coming in to invade, the security agencies or the government does not see them to arrest them. It is only when the youths want to stand up and say we must protect our communities, you see them to arrest. A good number of these youths are there in all sorts of cells all over in Kaduna State. How many of these so-called headers, because frankly the situation in southern Kaduna is not a headers farmers issue, maybe I'll throw some light to that later. How many of these invading guys have been arrested? Okay, whenever they are arrested, whenever they are arrested, they are just meant to be displayed before journalists and for TV, paraded before television. After that, it ends here. How many have been prosecuted? Nil. How many under detention? Nil. How many JTF or Southern Kaduna youths are under detention? So many.
Do you now understand what these evil politicians who have sold Nigerians are doing? Do you now understand what these evil politicians who have sold the country to the West are doing? And that is why some of the reasonable ones in the North are beginning to speak out and beginning to say the truth the way it is. Listen to this man.
In this call for restructuring. But for the North now, if I were to speak for the North, I would not speak for restructuring. I would think of giving people what they want. Yoruba nation want Oduduwa Republic. In the name of God, give them Oduduwa Republic. This is 21st century. We have a right to choice. Biafra wants Biafra. Give them Biafra. Give every other nationality what they need. Because as far as I know, the relationship is sound. There is geometrical increase in suspicion across all expressions. The trust is not there. Suspicion is not there. And people who want to develop at their own speed. If you want to go at the speed of rocket, please, you should be allowed to go at the speed of rocket. If you want to go at the speed of snail, go at the speed of the snail at your own peril, at the consequences coming to you. But for now, if anybody is thinking that physical federalism is the solution to Nigeria, he is not even understanding the geography, not understanding the history, not understanding the mathematics, not even aware of geometry and the geometrical implication of what they are asking about federal, physical federalism. What we should have is, we should have sub-nations among Nigeria. Let every region get what it wants. Short of this, our children, our grandchildren will abuse us because we are going to leave behind for them a cancerous, that will defy every chemotherapy.
Now, this man is saying that the country has gone so bad that we cannot correct anything. That the only solution, the only available solution is division. The only available solution is division. And he made mention of cancer. When he talks about chemotherapy, chemotherapy is a kind of drug formulation that is used to treat cancer, or should I say, used to manage cancer. But then, he is telling you that it will defile all chemotherapy. That means this cancer will go against, that there's no chemotherapy that can treat it or that can help it. So the only solution is division. But let us go deeper. Now, my people, you remember that the North, when they captured the first set of Fulanis in Urumi and by them, they claimed that these were hunters. They claimed that they were hunters. Now, have you seen the second set that was captured recently? In the first video I played, a second set was captured with their ammunitions. With their ammunitions, they were captured. Let us dive in a little bit. Do you know that recently in Plateau State, in Bokos local government of Plateau State, that over 100, but the newspaper will be reporting 50 or 52, but over 100, indigenes of Plateau State were buried, and about 70 to 90% of indigenous people and owners of Plateau State are Christians. They are Christians, and they went to Bokos local government and buried them. Over 100, and you are seeing from the newspaper they say Plateau killings, death toll hits 52 as more corpses are recovered. Who are doing this? It is the same Fulanis, the same people you say they are just mere hunters, the same people the Nigerian government claim that they are innocent hunters. They continue to cause chaos. They have an agenda, but these people will not want to tell you their agenda. They have an agenda to Islamize the nation, but they will not tell you their agenda. They will always be hiding it. From the ISWAP, from Boko Haram, they move down to Fulani headers. They are now calling them Fulani hunters, just to justify their carrying of arms. They are now calling them Fulani hunters. You must resist this change of nomenclature and, rewriting the dimensions of happenings in the country. They are now giving them a new name, Fulani hunters. They are the same and one. No difference. No difference. These are the people causing the chaos. And that is why this man is asking, why is it that this Nigerian government has never arrested any Fulani man in connection with all these killings? And when they do, they will call them repented Boko Haram members, and they will release them and give them juicy jobs, put them in the military. This is the problem, and that is why the military of the Nigerian state has been infiltrated by these people, because they continue to claim that they have rehabilitated them and they give them juicy jobs in the military, in the police, in every arms of government. And they continue to cause chaos and plunge this country into anarchy. There is no longer any remedy except for division. And when we divide, every country will now have their own border and protect their border. If you go against their law, they deal with you. But now, if you want to go against them, the central government will come and protect them and shield them. That is the problem. And the only solution is division. Thank you for listening. It is Biafra First.